speed run this freaking quick play by. Oh my god! Don't down air me.
Resort Fest is sponsored by Alaska XP2.
Don't say that.
Oh, wait, are we live? Resort Fest is not sponsored. We do not have any sponsors. We're not getting paid.
We are. Speed. Okay, so wait, can I do the intro?
Yeah, you can do the intro.
That's sick. Alright. What's up, gamers? Welcome back to the Wii Sports Resort Bingo Tournament. My name is Dragons, commentating alongside me, Sin. This is going to be winner semifinal. Oh my god, I died to violence down there. Anyway, sorry, I'm playing Smash, I wasn't ready. So anyway, yeah, so this is the winner semifinal match between EpicCrossover and Vendors R Us. It's going to be a best of 7, I think, single bingo. Winner of this advances to winners finals against either actually me or Triple, so Triple. I'm not winning that match. Yeah, if the runners are ready, well, I mean, they can't hear us. My phone just went off, that's cool, I died. Yeah, if those runners are ready, we can start the countdown.
Alright,
I can stop playing Smash Brothers. Gordon Hayward shows his opponents no mercy. Thank you, Twitch ad.
I swear, I get that ad every single time.
I always get the ad where freaking Hungrybox's mother makes some soup. Is that just me?
I get that one too. Okay, we're gonna count down from 10.
Yeah, it's counting 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. That was stuffed. Alright, actual commentary now. PogChamp. Alright. Oh, I hit my
finger. Hit the 5-point arrow. Oh, get me standing archery and hit the 5-point. That could be good.
Okay, yeah, I would say like even though cycling is kind of slow, I feel like row 1 is just like really good.
I'm loving row 1, honestly.
Yeah, it's essentially like you get 2 in archery like really fast. I'm gonna fly over. Excuse me, I don't know what's going on right now. Anyway, you get yeah, you just get like quick 1 and 9 flyover. Return challenge is pretty fast, and yeah, cycling is the only real long one. And it looks like Ben is going for archery, and he does pull off the 3 bullseyes in a row to get. That's the stand. Now he just needs to hit the 5-point area if that's what he's going for. And it looks like that's what he's going for here.
Alright, that's a great start for Ben.
Very nice. Yeah, Ben off to a great start. And it looks like Epic is actually going for. He's either going for row 2 or row 5, or column 5 rather.
Yeah.
I would guess he's going for, yeah, he's going for column 5 because he did get the bowling court, or the bowling alley, because no one calls it a bowling court. I'm not sure who wrote that.
Yeah,
but it doesn't matter. Anyway, so yeah, Ben is going into cycling now to get any stamp, which Epic also has to do later. But right now Epic is going to go into Frisbee Dog, where he has to get 500 or more points. But I do think Ben picked the better row here, personally. I guess it depends on how fast Epic can get the 500 points and how fast he can get the turkey. I know Epic isn't the biggest fan of bowling, but at this point, it's not looking. This is looking good for Ben.
You can do the turkey in any bowling mode, so like he could just get 3 secret strikes if he wanted to.
Honestly, I think getting a regular strike in 100 pins is easier. But
yeah, for like, I definitely find it easier to just get a regular strike, but there are definitely people who find secret strike more consistent. So definitely,
I am not one of those people, but But yeah, it's just preference. So yeah, Ben obviously going to the beach is the fastest. I personally say the easiest stamp to get if you're not great at cycling is definitely last gasp. But you know, Ben is second place in all sports. But Epic finishing up Frisbee dog there, and it's actually looking pretty good for him if he gets this turkey fast. I actually I thought this was going to be interesting here, but I think Island Flyover just made that much bigger of a difference.
Yeah, potentially. It's definitely going to be close.
Also, apparently Epic's left-handed. I actually had no idea.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But yeah, going for a strike here. The left-handed Alaska. And gonna be quitting out. I think he's gonna go to 100 pin here. Yeah. So it's gonna lose him a bit of time. It's gonna come down to how fast he can do cycling, because Ben is almost done with To the Beach, and all he has to do is crash into lava and get any stamp and return challenge, which is like 50 points, I think. So that's one strike for Epic. That's two, and it looks like he got the turkey. Ooh, but
this is gonna be.
This is actually a really close first line or first bingo here. So yeah, Ben finishing up the stamp. So Epic just needs to do cycling like zoom, essentially. And so yeah, I think it's this might come down to, yeah, I really don't know who's gonna win this. It's gonna be extremely close. I feel like if Ben makes a mistake on return challenge, it's definitely Epic's game, but at the current moment, I don't have a clue. Actually.
It's really hard to say with
but,
goals that we have here.
But this isn't the fastest, this is definitely not the fastest island flyover task, so I think Epic might actually have this game.
Possibly.
And I have no idea what Epic did there for freaking
cycling skip?
The E-drift, I don't even know what that was. He did the funny, I suppose.
I guess, the funny cycle.
Oh yeah, so Ben finishing up, if it's gonna come down to whether or not Ben can finish return challenge in like a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Or I guess like 2 minutes or so, because you need to get the stamp and.
Yeah, that's really gonna be
somewhere between a minute and a half and 2 minutes.
Now getting 50 points.
Yeah, that for time balance.
Damn, I think.
But
wait, is it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
What's the stamp?
Getting 50 points.
Yes, it is. Yeah, that's the So yeah, this is a very close first.
Yeah, this is
game here.
This is insane.
Yeah. I had a lot of very close matches recently. I know. Commander Triple came down to like 15 seconds. I know.
Oh, I caught the end of that one. That was crazy.
Yeah, because Commander would have had to go, or would have had to go. That's English. Commander would have had to get. Yeah, but yeah, not important right now because I think Ben's about to finish up return challenge. And Epic very close on To the Beach. And Ben is playing it safe, and Ben is going to take game one here. About 10 seconds separate, well, I guess about 20 seconds separating the two runners there on game. That was very close.
Yeah, Ben clutches that one out. That was crazy. If Ben had failed on return challenge,
that would definitely game. Wow, that was pretty incredible there. I'm gonna generate a new card. Poggers.
Poggers in the chat? Is anybody even in chat right now? I doubt it.
Card turn up, red.
Oh wait, no, people are. Okay.
Oh, my voice cracked, but like it was such a bad crack that it was almost inaudible. So yeah.
Oh, somebody sent no one went for time balloons. What a shame.
Oh, that's definitely not how you spell no. Oh,
How did you misspell no?
I forgot the K and W.
Oh, I thought you meant no like N.
Yeah, well, no, because that is what I ended up spelling. But yeah, so anyway, it's currently 1-0. Ben is leading. Again, so it's first person to 4 because if that needed clarifying for anyone. Sure you could have figured that out fast enough. I believe. Oh, we started.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, we're going.
Again, I don't have the chat visible. I have this cropped anyway. So
Oh, we
this
got.
is interesting. I feel like there's a lot in here that are actually just like ruined by like one task.
Let's see.
I'm not sure what I would go for here. It looks like Epic is going into archery, which means he could be doing either BLTR, which actually seems kind of alright. He could be doing row 5, which is what I was looking at, or he could be doing column 1, but I don't think he would do column 1 because that looks a bit slow. Ben going into golf here. I think he's on Classic A, if I'm not mistaken. I would assume he's going for. I would assume he's going for row 1.
Well, I think this is Resort A.
Oh, this is Resort A. What am I saying? Yeah, no, he's definitely going. They may be going, or they both may be going for row 5, which is what I would predict. Looks like Epic is going to get the 50 points by stage 3, which is very good there. Going to be finishing up his first task there. Then moving into hole 3, just needs to finish. I mean, Resort A is pretty easy, all things considered. Epic now moving into swordplay, which does mean he is going for row 5. Very tired. Going against Famika, which is not the fastest, but it may be faster than changing these. It's not like he's going up against Ryan, who just like kind of refuses to hit you sometimes.
Yeah, I've definitely made that mistake.
And looks like Epic just finished up swordplay there, and then getting a par there on hole 3 to finish up Resort A. We'll see what he goes into next. Going with Frisbee, which
like they're
means
both going for row 5.
row 5, yeah. So this, we can actually tell pretty easily how close this is going to be. Epic going into golf. And Ben needs to get these 3 mid-air catches, preferably on the first 3 tries. Doesn't get it there. I find Frisbee dog very annoying. I don't think it's bad. I just think it's annoying.
Yeah, I definitely feel
so, I did no one see row 3.
row 3?
Oh, shoot, yeah, there's 3 cyclings. And it's to the beach. Yeah. That's actually...
I don't know about that one.
No, that's very fun. Yeah, that's... but anyway, Ben finishing up Frisbee dog. Epic putting a bit too hard there on a hole... one of them. Hole 2, I think.
God, I love when it just skips over the hole.
That's
Great.
Anyway, I was really what I was saying. Anyway, so yeah, Ben now moving into archery. Just needs to get 50 points. this isn't the easiest. I know some people aren't fantastic at archery, but I'm pretty sure Ben is actually pretty good. If I'm not mistaken.
Should be able to get it in 3 stages, like Epic did.
Currently at 24 points. It's very good. He may actually get hit by stage 2.
Maybe. We'll see.
Well enough here. Unless he gets...
If he gets a 10 here.
But he isn't. He's going to get a 5 point. But he is going to finish it up right very easily here on stage 3. With another 7. And then Epic just finishing up Resort A. So all he has to do is complete a stage of power cruising and get 3 mid-air catches, and all Ben has to do is power cruising and sword. So this is going to be another pretty close one. This kind of depends on how fast Epic can get these mid-air catches, and if Ben goes for Miko. Because I feel like if Ben goes for like someone like Ashley or something, I think that's like around 500, it'll be like a lot faster. But
yeah, that could potentially save some time.
Because again, these single bingo matches are capable of getting very close.
Yeah, if they're especially.
I believe Epic has 2 mid-air catches here so far. Oh, and he gets the 3rd. I guess. A bit of stream delay, so I'm not sure there, but he does pull it off. So this is going to come down to power cruising versus sword play, which I think is going to give Ben the edge.
Potentially, yeah.
I'm not sure what lead he's going to go for. It looks like he is changing leads to probably have like a higher level, which is definitely going to help a lot. Yeah, going to be. I can't tell what lead it is. I think it's Steph. Yeah, Steph. So yeah, this looks like it's going to be Ben taking game 2 here. But another very close one.
And there, that's done.
Yeah, okay.
So Ben again taking the game by just a hair.
I would assume that came down mostly to golf.
Probably. That's really
it was a bit difficult to tell, but I would assume that mostly came down to golf. Yeah, and Epic just, I believe, about 39 seconds between the 2 runners there. Alright. New card has been generated. Just gotta wait for both players to either like reset their games, return to the title screen, whatever.
Ben going back into
he's resetting.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Alright, so anyway,
okay.
So it looks like both runners are ready. We're going to I guess G-Land's gonna do the countdown here in a second. We'll count it down very, very awkwardly from the thing. So
5,
4, 3, 2, 1, go. Little scuff. There we go.
Okay. Okay. TLBR.
I would definitely go for TLBR. Oh. Well, that's...
Well, you're the canoeing expert.
I would go for Colin 4.
Yeah. Now that I see that, definitely. Because you could double up on Island Flyover.
Yeah, and Epic is going into Island Flyover. Then Epic can now pop balloons. Just so you know. And Ben going into Resort B. So I think he's probably going to be going for column 4 here. I think both runners maybe.
That is yeah, that's a.
Oh no, because Epic is going towards the volcano, which means he's probably going for TLDR.
Yeah, that if he's trying to crash into lava, then
Which
he pretty much has to be.
Yeah, which I don't really agree with.
That he might have just not seen column because I didn't see column 4 at first.
Epic successfully crashing into. Epic successfully crashing into lava there, but I think he picked a slower line, assuming Ben is going for column 4. But I'm not sure why he would go for row 3, because that's 2 golfs and wakeboarding. And so yeah, Epic is going for TLDR, getting his 5 crashes, so I don't know, because Epic may not have made a terrible decision here. I just feel that Ben is going to have a slight edge.
Definitely.
Because his island flyover will be faster if he is going column 4. I mean, he also needs to not mess up golf. Because he hits bunkers and water. Honestly, I'd say he's screwed.
Yeah, he's, but it looks like that's not going to be an issue, thankfully.
Yeah, again, Ben is second in pro golf score, so he's definitely seen plenty of golf. And yeah, Epic is... Epic is going for straight to the point, which is actually pretty fast, if he gets the stamp for this, which I assume he will. Oh, and he does. Yeah, I think because Epic went for straight to the point as opposed to cliffhanger, I think he might actually be in pretty good standing to take a win here. But again...
That was definitely a good play, because he is a little behind.
But again, I just don't think... Because what Ben has remaining is Island Flyover and Return Challenge, and it's a pretty quick Return Challenge task to be honest.
Yeah.
So I do think this is going to be Ben's game again. Is about to finish up 5 crashes.
Like, unless Ben, like, resets 3 times on
Yeah.
the challenge, I don't see...
Well, he wouldn't have to, because, you know... Yeah,
Oh,
so
right,
this is-
because you just have to hit... You don't have to hit them in the second one.
Yeah, I just think that... Yeah,
Alright, go ahead.
again, I think Epic chose a slower line, unfortunately. Because what he's doing has actually been pretty fast, but with just golf remaining, Ben with a very fast return challenge task, this is going to be, looks like it's going to be 3-0 then. Full speed here. Because Ben does not have to get all 10 cans in one game. He just needs to hit 10. So even if it fails, it'll like lose some time because it's 10 points until the cans start to show up. Oh, and Epic getting a replay. So that's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, I gotta bounce off the flagpole. Replay counter 1. I'm legally required to do that.
I believe Ben has hit 3 cans now.
If you don't get that joke, watch low score golf tournament grand final. Or don't. Because it's like on purpose. So anyway, yeah, it looks like Ben, that's Ben finishing up the very quick return challenge task, and while Epic was only just starting hole 2. So yeah, that's gonna make it 3-0 Ben. She's running a little bit.
Alright, so we are
Probably
on match
doing
1 right
things
now.
because restraint is hard. And getting a Sonic ad. There we go. Oh,
Ben
with
finishing with
69
69 points.
Nice. Anyway, yeah, I don't think Epic realizes that, the matches are right. He's just gonna be finishing up golf here.
Alright, well, Epic finishes at Classic V, and we, in just a few seconds here, we should be our fourth match.
Yeah, game 4. Yeah, but these have been quite close matches of the least close of the 3 so far.
Mm-hmm. And that's saying something, because that still came down to 1 goal.
Yeah, about a hole and a half. Epic. So yeah, if the runners are ready,
Alright, they're both ready, so we'll be counting down a second here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, so... Oh, I probably revealed the card. I'm just scrolling through the chat. Help, okay. I don't know about this one.
TLBR potentially, but you do have cycling.
I was looking
so
at
I'm not
that.
sure about that.
Oh, never mind. That's not what I was looking at. I was looking at BLTR, but that one requires Island Flyover. Or, Red Island, right?
And also secret target.
I would say calling for, but that's not that great. You don't really want to do one with 2 golf. 2 golves.
Golf? What's the plural of golf?
I don't think it's something that you would find yourself using very often. Epic, Epic hitting the 10-point mark 3 times in a row, nice. Ben, I would assume is going for the same thing here. They're gonna have to restart it. Golf probably doesn't have a plural because it probably wouldn't make sense in any context other than this one. I don't know, it does look like Epic is going for BLTR.
Dang, okay. Wedge, I don't know, considering you have the crest 5 times, Wedge Island might not waste too much time.
Yeah, but that on top of golf, I don't feel like that's good.
We'll see what happens.
Still not sure what Ben is going for because he did have to reset a couple times to get the 10-point mark 3 times, which is pretty unfortunate. But
if Ben is also going for the LTR here,
oh yeah, and going for the secret target, so that means Epic does have a lead. And I think Ben missed the target there. Yes, he did. Again, definitely hitting secret targets is not very easy. Ben is aiming too far right. Or maybe he isn't, but it wouldn't look like to me. I don't usually aim that far right, but... Yeah, Epic pulling off, crashing to 5 times, and is going to be going to Wedge Island, and, yeah, Ben's still going to be behind because he didn't get the secret target there, when Epic, I believe, got it first try. Ben is going to actually hit the stage 1 secret target, which is harder than the stage 2, unless there's the stream delay and he hit it on stage 2. But Epic's making his way to Wedge Island, which is a bit of a slow trigger. Oh! And Ben barely hitting the bottom of the orange there.
Oh wow, that is, yeah.
That was about as close as it gets there. Ben now going into golf. But right now, because of how long he took in archery, it looks like Epic is probably going to take this game, unless golf is horribly wrong. Which is not out of the question. I don't want to commentator's curse Epic here, but yeah, we are going to see Ben finishing up hole 1 there on Classic A, and Epic almost to Wedge Island, and he does get high point at the marina, and now he is going to be going into golf, but yeah, this definitely looks like it's going to be Ben's game here, just because it took him a couple resets to archery, and again, with single bingo, if you're doing the same line, that sometimes is all it takes.
Yeah.
I would say that single bingo is the... Actually, no, I'd say triple bingo is the hardest category, in my opinion.
For racing or just in general?
I'd say for racing, because you need to make 3 decisions, right?
Thankfully,
I guess for single, there's less room for error, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you really have to be on point to put up competition.
Ben almost done with Classic A and actually finishes up right there. I think it's on hole 2. Oh no, this is hole 1. What am I saying? Yeah, because that's a par. But yeah, I do think this is going to be Epic's game unless Ben can make it to Wedge Island in record time.
Hey, Wedge Island percent? You never
Wedge
know.
Island, yeah.
Gotta get all of those. This is why you run Island Flyover. For situations like the
Island Flyover all stands.
Oh, that sounds painful.
I would love to do that. I love Island Flyover, man.
I mean, see, Island Flyover is a very good game, but for speedrunning, like, I just really want to be doing, like, you know what I like,
oh, yeah.
For like an hour.
But anyway, it looks like Epic is about to finish up Classic A here. Gonna overshoot the green, but, definitely shouldn't be that big of a time loss if, because Epic, not Epic, Ben only about halfway to Wedge Island, and if Epic makes the putt, which he does, and that's going to be only to Epic, 3-1. Oh, well, he didn't make that putt, but he made it. That was a extreme delay. So yeah, I'd say archery definitely cost Ben that game there.
Yeah, for sure.
It's actually a new PB for Epic, apparently.
Really? That's...
the case. Let's see.
That was,
640 random seed single bingo. Alright. This Julian's gonna create a new card in a second here. Alright. Okay. Oh, yeah, no, alright, anyway. Yeah, that was, again, another very close one. I'd say, Epic lost a decent bit of time in golf. I mean, I guess he didn't lose anyway, just Ben did it a decent bit faster. But, again, just the amount of time he spent in archery and the small amount of time that Epic spent in archery definitely just,
yeah, that was the deciding factor.
So anyway, we're starting in 1.
Go.
We're starting in 1.
We're starting in...
Yeah, oh man, this is interesting. Oh, time to win probably starting.
Oh.
Do it! No, don't do it.
Column 2 is looking great.
Column 2, I wasn't looking.
It was...
Jesus Christ. I thought you were being serious. So it looks like Epic is going to be going into archery. Well, imagine scanning your emotion plus before archery.
In the last race, my Wii Motion Plus wouldn't calibrate before entry, and I was like panicking, figuring out how to cancel it.
Yeah. It's time for the trampoline's counter. Dragons retire the replay counter. It's time for trampoline's counter. Definitely. Dude, that's Pog. That's Pog. Anyway, so yeah, looks like Epic is probably going for column 4 here. Unless he's going... He could be going for row 1, but I feel like that's not a great option. Just because you'd have to do 2 rounds of golf.
Yeah, that's never...
1 and 2/3 rounds.
Don't do
But, oh wow, Epic actually getting the 50 points in 2 stages. That's very
Wow,
good.
very nice.
Also, we just noticed that Ben got to win a match of swordplay duel without getting stunned by an opponent's block, and Epic just needs to pop balloon and frisbee dog, which is a very fast task. You just do it right there in practice, and it looks like Ben also got it very quickly. So it looks like Epic is going for column 4, Ben is going for row 2. Oh yeah, row 2 is definitely the better option. Row 2 is better. Yeah, this
Barriers every... Yeah, row 2.
This is a very fast row. I mean, it's not the greatest, but it's definitely a lot faster than column 4. Yeah, so this is definitely not looking great for Epic right now. Get over 100 points in table tennis return challenge, which does mean you need to get 100. This is not losers bracket, Hot Dog Gamer. This is winners semifinals. The other winners semifinal match is going to be at 3 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow.
Also, yeah, this card is beautiful. Column
This is a
2
great card.
looking amazing.
But yeah, Epic, about halfway through return challenge here, and Ben about halfway through spin control. And you gotta keep in mind, it says you need to hit the barrel on every throw, not just every frame. So you do need to, except for obviously frame 10 because it's an open alley lane. I don't know, bowling. So, but yeah, Ben finishing that up very quickly there. I guess you can, I wonder if you can actually quit out on stage 10. You might be able to, because obviously there's no thing, but then throw it in the bunker to be safe. Respect that. And Epic getting 101 points there in return challenge.
Ben's now going to be going into 9 and 5. Looks like he's got this match.
More or less, yeah. Needs to get Miguel's I-plane, or Miguel's plane, the I-point on Miguel's plane. There we go, English. Which usually at the start here, you just kind of go over to the B. Because that's usually where he is. I do think Ben is going the wrong way. Ben is going the wrong way. Ben is no longer going the wrong way. I'd say, Epic trying to get a stamp here in duel, going for straight to the point again. I think he got it there. He might not have. Looks like, Ben is finding Miguel. I believe he found. I think. He might, I don't think he did. No, that was the flare. Oh, no, there's the flare. Epic going for straight to the point again, safe.
So yeah, unless Ben's power goes out, I think he's got this one.
Well, don't say that. That could happen. That's the I don't know where Ben lives, but and Epic kind of struggling with the straight to the point here.
Alright, that's time.
Oh, and Ben. Oh, never mind. Ben already takes it. That's yeah. Ben is going to be taking that winner semifinal 4-1. In quite a dominant fashion there on game 5. Oh, I don't have the emotes. I'm not a subscriber. Unlock the... Wait. Choose an emote. There we go.
Freaking G.
Oh.
That was crazy.
That was.
He's now going to be going on to face somebody. I forget.
He is. Yeah, it's going to be so. Winners
AG.
finals is going to be facing either Triple T or myself, and it's not going to be me because I cannot make decisions. Triple can. And we're doing single bingo. So. Well, I mean, we'll see. I mean, I might be able to make the upset. We don't know, but that would definitely be the wackiest upset so far. But I definitely don't think I'll be able to do that. But I'm not important. Yeah. So yeah, GG's to both winners.
Yeah, I want to say that I'm not on the Resort Fest account, so I can't host anyone. But it'll probably auto-host for me. Go support Alaska XP2 and what he's doing right now. He's trying to
What is he doing?
Yeah, he has been. He's doing an
trying to
all.
do
So
all
he's getting
stamps,
every single
all
stamp
100
in Wii
stamps.
Sports Resort. He's
I'm
been
gonna
live
comment.
for I think
For the
almost
first
24
time.
hours at this point. Definitely go show him some support because that is insane. Nobody
that
has
is definitely
done
what
that
he
run.
needs right now. Alright, see you guys later. Bye.